I love this home, but alone. I am alone, alone. I am alone, alone. No, I am utterly alone. My life is one big dark room. I'm a negative, a strung out bone room. Underdeveloped, under a red light, a ghostly outline of black and white, but alone. I am alone, alone. I am alone, alone. No, I am utterly alone. I know things that you never thought would be. I see things that no one has ever seen. People who have died more alive than living. I can't wait to die. I won't bide my time, and yet I bet I die alone. I am alone, alone. I am alone. You are alone. You are alone. We are alone. We are
Oh, yeah. We are all alone. What's up? What's up, quarantine world?
Hello, hello.
We're all alone together.
I'm alone.
Cheers.
Cheers. I got coffee this time.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I think I lit coffee last time. I got a fatty.
We got some space cake.
Oh, nice.
I'm back to the I'm back to the cashmere tracksuit. So
Ooh, nice.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
I love it. How's
love
everybody
that title.
doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good?
yeah, you know,
Well,
Doing well?
quite well.
Hanging in there?
Yeah.
Brewski, quarter point. Feeling
I
good?
feel like May. I probably shouldn't say this, but I also said before the stream that today it's just going to work, and so far that's been right. So we're
So far,
totally
so
doomed.
good. Keep the rich.
But May has felt faster than April. I feel like you know,
Yeah, time's just kind of,
yeah,
it's kind of relative.
it is.
Time
It's
slips
an
away.
abstract concept. This whole linear time thing. Anybody that believes in that is high. Like,
Well, I mean,
right.
Well, come on, Dave.
but I don't believe
Dave, you've heard "Dream On" by Aerosmith, right? You know
I
the time
have.
away
That's right.
just slips away.
It just slips. Well, in the whole
Lines in your face getting deeper.
linear time
That's
is just a
right.
construct for our feeble human brains to wrap around what time actually is.
right.
I mean, there's no yeah. So
Well, time keeps on slipping into the future.
well, or does it? Or is time already in the future and we just can't perceive that yet?
Oh
yes,
my God.
exactly.
You've been streaming far too much, Dave.
I know.
You've been
This
on the
is my
Zoom.
second stream today.
I know. I saw earlier. Yeah. So, all right. So we're Bitter Pill. We did a record in February, and we released it a few weeks ago. And we've been doing these Saturday 420 shows, which we're glad to announce we're going to continue them. Not just as listening to our music, but listening to other people's music and maybe having some interviews, and try to migrate it all over onto the Patreon page, where you can help support us while we wait to play live again. Tomer came over the other day. Speaking of live,
You did what?
and we played on the porch for like, what the hell's going on over there?
Hey, there's a lot of noise coming from
There's a
Tomer's
lot
end.
of noise.
Yes, here. Sorry. There we go.
Tomer last week.
Tomer came over the other day and we sat on the porch and we played for about 4 hours. And we wrote some. We worked on some covers, and I really want to do that cover record, John. I think we're on the way to coming up with the
Nice.
songs we want to do. And
Nice. Do you want to explain that concept?
well, we wanted to do another record. We actually people want more music, so a good way to do that is to play songs we love. And so we got a bunch of covers that we're going to do. I think like 9 or 10 covers, and do a whole record of just pick an artist that we love and do a song or two, do our own versions of them. We worked
do a
on
bunch of covers live.
Yeah, we do, definitely.
Yeah.
But to
And I
maybe
thought-
explore some other ones,
Yeah, sure. And we talked
we're gonna
about
do
doing
that.
one in the studio, but we thought it would be fun to just do a whole album. It's great.
I don't see why not. And the technology is a little easier these days. But then what else? We came up with some more children's songs because we want to do a children's record.
It was so great.
We came up with a
It
working
was so
title.
much fun.
Oh,
Where's
you
I
know
want to do
what
like
fish fry song?
the what?
The fish fry.
No, I don't.
Come on.
No, come on, no.
I can confirm that we did not work on the fish fry whatsoever.
Yeah, that was a stoned rehearsal. You just hung up on a stoned rehearsal.
I have a song that could work for the children's album. It's Kaylee and I have been working on this for about a decade. My daughter and I. Thanksgiving Carol. The only Thanksgiving Carol I'm aware of is the Adam Sandler one, but we wrote one, and it needs to be
I
finished.
want to hear it. We got to hear it. We got to put it on the record.
It's
mean,
really
absolutely.
fun. I think it would work on the Bitter Pill Kids album for sure.
I think it needs to be dark, though. We got to make sure it's.
Well, you can make it dark. The first verse is turkeys on the table. We're gather if we're able. Stuffing potatoes and cheese.
That'd be a great.
I'm in.
Feeling sad and lazy. Have another roll if you please. Yeah.
I'm in, John. I am so in.
All right, cool. I feel like that's a song that Bitter Pill could finish. We can take a dark turn at the end and like the
Definitely a bitter pill.
everyone.
Well, that gives us 3 records right there. Like I have, work on more of the original stuff, and maybe by the time we're ready to start touring, we'll have 3 or 4 fucking 5 records to sell.
At the rate we're going, I think that's true. Both in terms of our production as well as the rate at which things are going.
And if we can keep selling shit where you can buy stuff here on these things, we can do more recordings like that. Could get back into the studio and try to do it that way. And then the Patreon will help pay for that and blah blah blah. But today we want to listen to some more songs. We got 3 songs left? Mm-hmm. What's the next one? Do we remember?
Hungry Broke Traveling Folk. That I think. Unless I got it wrong. And if I actually, whatever I play is the next song. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be right.
Yeah, it was whatever.
Pretty sure that's going
It was
to
after
be.
Goose Song. So whatever's after Goose Song.
Yeah. Hungry Broke Traveling Folk. Yeah.
Yeah, Em, you want to tell? You guys want to talk about the song and then we'll play it?
Yeah, so I actually only wrote the chorus when we were both traveling. Was it like 2015? We were traveling back from Arizona. We bought a van, and us two and the dog drove. We almost made it all the way home, but we broke down, and I wrote this catchy little phrase, "Ain't it funny, honey? We got no gas and we're out of money." And I was like, that's funny. And then, this many years later, I finally finished it. And I played it one time in front of anybody for the first time at like a singer-songwriter event at the track team. And this guy came up to me after the show and gave me $100. Just $100 bill.
Ooh, Chess King! Hell yeah, Chess King!
Yeah, I was like, we're putting that song on the record.
Yeah, and then everyone heard it and they were like, "Oh my god, this song's so good!" And
I think he just took a look at us and was like, "You guys are still hungry and broke." And
"You are. We're like traveling and
You need it really bad.
now we have a house."
Right.
So this is the only song on the record that I play the piano on.
Yes,
and that was last minute decision.
That was the last second. I jumped off.
Yeah.
In such a
And
wonderful way. I love it.
so here's how the piano happened. We sort of changed the arrangement, and I wasn't at that practice. So I wrote a guitar solo, but the guitar solo only went like 3/4 of the way through the thing.
Right.
We were like, "Oh, piano would be perfect after this guitar solo." I don't know what to do.
And then everybody's like, "Billy, go play the piano part." And I'm like, okay.
I can't do
Two
it.
takes later, okay, that's it.
That's it. We got it.
Yeah,
You did it.
I'm pretty sure you said you hadn't played piano in like 2 months at that point.
Yeah. Well, I'll be playing a lot of piano soon because I'm having a piano delivered on Tuesday.
That's exciting. Unless it's coming FedEx, and then it might be Tuesday, but you don't know which
Tuesday next year.
No. I got Joe the Mover. I'm very happy with Joe the Mover. He's bringing it on Tuesday. I got to find a piano tuner though. I got to get a piano tuner soon. Right away.
No wind chimes.
Can you you could tune your own piano?
Yeah. I'd rather have a professional do it.
If there's any piano tuners watching right now,
I know a
give
guy.
us,
give us a shout.
right
definitely.
up here, right up here.
I can refer you to my piano tuner, man.
This is probably my favorite song on the record. So let's play this one.
All right,
Hungry Broke,
here we
Traveling Folk.
go.
Woo.
I think.
Yeah, who's got the
hope.
fucking wind chimes, by the way?
I think it's Tomer.
I mean,
It's definitely me.
Okay.
100% me.
So
Maybe ride that
disappointing.
mute button a little harder. Than,
I'm riding the mute button real hard right now, guys.
Tomer's got a baby, a cat, and wind chimes. Like, what kind of hippie commune are you in right
What
now?
is happening?
This is great.
Western.
Drinking, sinking to the bottom of a water tower. Stinking, thinking about how I should take a shower. Ain't it funny, honey? We have no gas and we're out of money, and the dog is whining for a bone. Whoops, I got drunk, got sprayed by a skunk. Fell in a ditch, tried to shoot to get rich. Wound up floundering a last bitch. Ain't it funny, honey? We have no gas and we're out of money, and the dog is whining for a bone. It's just the three of us stuck in this here van. Thing won't start, it's falling apart. Might as well start a band. So I'm just drinking, stinking, trying to pass the time. Seething, breathing through these fumes, trying to rhyme. Ain't it funny, honey? We have no gas and we're out of money, and the dog is whining for a bone. Ain't it funny, honey? We have no gas and we're out of money, and the dog is whining for a bone. Whining for a bone. Whining for a bone. Whining for a bone.
Wait.
Woof.
Good boy.
Good boy.
I love the ending of that.
Gotta wait till the end.
Isn't that a great song?
great song. Happy.
This is a lovely little song there.
Right?
That one goes out to Mr. Diggs, Chris Chase's dog, who's sadly passed after we were in the studio.
Oh, we got him on the record?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a nice little bark at the end. Is what.
Yep. I think that was him, right?
I know it was one of the dogs.
Yeah.
Chris. Let's give some shout outs to Chris Chase over at the Noise Floor for recording the record and being an amazing collaborator.
Holla, 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 holla.
He was awesome.
Big brains in that one.
What a pleasure to work with him, man.
And
Dude
Brian
was
James
brilliant all the way through.
Yep.
Brian James.
Easy.
I gave him co-producer credit because he helped.
Totally. Yeah, he wasn't just the engineer by any stretch.
Not at all.
No.
He's not that way
but
anyway.
As an engineer, he was fantastic because he just made it easy.
I drank all of his beers. I drank all of his beers. He was upset about that.
He doesn't really give a fuck.
I'll tell you what, though. Big Brains might be a little bit of a stretch. Big Brains is a little bit of a stretch. It's a little bit.
You know him better than we do.
All right, he's got big audio. He's got big audio.
Yeah.
Big audio. Big ears.
He does have big ears. Yeah.
But his brain works pretty good too. And
he got good ideas, man. About Yep.
Yeah.
I really hope he's watching this. Dear God.
I know.
I like to tease Chris.
He just liked our page last week. I mean, what can we expect out of the guy?
Only our second record with him.
We're working on 2 records with him.
Right, you guys did the first record with him.
Yeah.
That's right. Wait, who are they?
Oh, those douchebags?
That's when we tell him, Chris, the talkback mic is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of remember those sounds. Yeah.
No, he's super great, and he also did the Pass the Hat funder, which raised more than $10,000 for Seacoast musicians. It's
fucking amazing.
Yep,
Good stuff.
Sure is. I want to give a shout out to Brian James, who mastered the record. So old friend, made it sound great. John Herman for creating our. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction, but am I pointing in the right direction?
No. Other side. There you go.
That right there.
There it is.
That's it. John Herman created that on a block, carved that out of a block, and we use it now as
Other way,
We're getting
Emily.
T-shirts made, by the way.
Other way, Emily.
T-shirt.
There you
Other
go.
way, Emily.
Emily's got it.
Yeah.
T-shirts and masks are coming soon. So we're gonna have this on T-shirts and masks as well. We're trying to get Corner Point Brewery to make our bitter pilsner.
We need it.
We're working on them.
Yeah, we're working on them. We're running out.
Yeah,
we're running out of beer.
We're gonna make that happen. I want to know what you guys are. What are you guys listening to and watching?
Listening?
Us?
Are you asking us or like the people on the Facebook stream? And
that too, but like, what are you guys watching? What is there anything?
We do a round robin.
Yeah.
Here?
Go ahead, John.
Oh, okay. I'll start. So I've been on a little Kubrick kick, and I watched 2001: The Space Odyssey.
Oh man, Keir Delay.
Nice.
I'm like, the pace, as you know, if you've seen it, the pace of that movie is excruciating. Like everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And it's all by design. And it's like, holy smoke! And I had to chop it up into like 3 sessions. I couldn't deal.
I love
Great
movies
movie
like that.
though. Yeah, I know. It's great. Good stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm into.
What about you, Dave?
We are fortunate enough that the 4 of us are sequestered at home together, so we have each other, and most of the time that's good, and some of the time I have to come over here because they tell me to the studio. but for the most part it all works out, and so we have been on an 80s movies kick. So last night was Say Anything, and we watched.
Oh man,
we watched Stand By Me. Recently. Right, I mean, these are good movies, and
We've been trying to watch that for months.
Yeah.
Can't find it.
Oh, if you want to connect to my Plex server, we can fix that problem for you. So. I know a guy. So.
I know a guy who knows a guy.
And then musically, haven't been listening to much because I've been spending so much time. We've been recording some new tracks for a Fling record. So
that's exciting.
It is. No, it's been it's been great. So
it's about fucking time, really.
Yep.
What about you, Tomer?
Well, I've been making my way through Breaking Bad again.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
We did that not too long ago.
And making my way through Breaking Bad, and then also listening to a lot of Molly Tuttle and Andy Wood.
Oh yeah.
Lots of cross-picking shit. That's great.
Yeah, man.
Clawhammer on the guitar. Get out of here.
That's what I've been playing.
I know.
That's what I've been doing.
Fuck that shit. No, I'm only interested in the cross-picking or bust.
What about the M and Mike's?
We just started a kick of Christopher Guest movies today.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I saw you.
Never a bad move.
Boy, Fred Willard.
Fred Willard.
Yeah. yeah.
Fred.
Love, baby.
Yeah.
That's good. How about you, Billy? Yeah.
I
I got
what's
one
that?
more thing to say. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've been getting back into my old punk music kick, and I found 3 new awesome fucking bands. Starcrawler,
yeah.
Starcrawler. Lady Boner.
Surfboard. They're crazy.
What
was
band?
it?
Surfboard with a T.
Okay.
B-O-R-T.
All right.
They're
Like
so weird.
Abort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like a song called like 45. It's, you know,
Yeah, they're badass.
fuck 45.
What was the other one? What's the third
other
one?
is the Sloppy Jane Band, and they're like really weird, like almost like Frank Zappa, like weird noises, and then like crazy angry punk music.
Oh, you should post that shit on. You should post that on the page.
Have you-
post that on the
Real
Bitter Filter?
sloppy.
Have you checked out a band called Thunder Pussy?
Oh, I know
No.
Thunder Pussy.
They're great. They're from Seattle.
Yeah, I know Thunder
Yeah.
Pussy.
They're great.
I
Yeah.
know
they're
Starcrawler.
great.
Starcrawler is
Yeah.
fucking
And
awesome.
he introduced me to another one, Naked Aggression.
Yeah, they're from like the 90s and
Oh,
stuff.
They're fucking
Cool.
West
awesome.
Coast, yeah,
Super
really,
cool.
really good. Still, like their music still kind of stands still this day.
Oh yeah. So that's what I've been listening to. So
Nice.
There was an awesome
Baja?
all female punk band in Portsmouth called Motor Pussy back in the day. Do you
Oh
remember
yeah,
them?
man, those were fucking great. They were
Jeff
great.
Giorgio, and yeah, they were awesome.
I have a story with the Luna Chicks when they came through
Nice.
that I don't know if it's appropriate to tell here.
It's not. So please get on
probably
with it.
not. Probably.
Yeah.
That's some.
It was an
that's some,
awesome night with the Luna Chicks. Let's just say
That's
that.
exclusive content. I think.
Oh my
I think
God.
you need to pay extra to hear that.
Yeah, that's for the Patreon page.
Exactly. Yeah, you pay $20 a month to hear that song.
All right, so Ben Kramer on YouTube said they just got 2 prints from John. Oh, never mind that. But he said he just heard Moon Hooch yesterday on NPR, Tiny Desk concert.
Oh, which is great.
Yeah, those guys are great. And been watching a shitload of the Venture Brothers. Anybody watch that?
Venture Brothers is fucking dope.
Is it good? Paul and I just binged The Great on Hulu.
I've been wanting to check that out.
Yeah,
I heard that was pretty great.
it's awesome. Great. We watched the whole thing. It's like, remember that movie Marie Antoinette? What's her name is in it?
Sophia Coppola.
Yeah, that
Keira
one.
Knightley.
With the contemporary music.
Yeah,
And
Keira Knightley.
No, it wasn't Keira Knightley. It was, well, I think she was in it, but she didn't play Marie Antoinette. It was the Snaggletooth.
It was Kirsten Dunst.
Yes.
Oh, yes, Kirsten
right.
Dunst. Yeah,
So it's done in that.
Dunster.
Well, you'll like this then, because it's done in that style. It's really cheeky. Nux from Mad Max Fury Road, the one who saves the day in the end.
I haven't seen it.
He plays Peter.
Oh, you're missing
Peter the
out.
Great's son. It's hilarious and
Oh, that's
disturbing.
cool. I like that.
It's like a funny Game of Thrones in a way, and it's beautiful to look at. And blah blah blah. Yeah, it's
That's
good.
good. Cool.
So Emily, go get Fury Road right today. Like today, go get it because it's awesome.
Oh, it's awesome. One of my favorite
Fury Road.
movies of the last 10 years.
As is
seriously.
Blade Runner 2049. That's a good one.
Yeah. Oh, the
Blade
Joker.
Runner
somebody-
2049 is a fucking baller. Fucking
That movie
amazing
is
shit.
fantastic. If you
That
can, if you
movie
can sit
is
through
out of
that,
this world.
it's great. If you can sit through that and the Road Warrior movie, you're a trooper.
Yeah,
You're, on, the right,
wow.
you're on the right
That's
drugs.
like
You're on the right
that's a
drugs.
special test of some sorts.
Ugh.
Yes.
So what? Oh, we got another song.
We have another song. We have two more.
We
in
have
fact.
2 more songs.
Yeah. So this one is. So we're talking about the new. We're kind of like this is like our 3rd week of partying, celebrating our new record called "Desperate Times" on the Hampshire State Line, and we figured we would, since we can't do a big party, we would do it every Saturday at 4:20 for like 40, 50 minutes and listen to a song and shoot the shit, smoke some weed, drink some coffee. Drink some beers, and so we got we got 2 songs left, and this one is kind of definitely an homage, but also an ironic tune, I guess. But it's a spoken word thing, and it's called "Tom Waits," and I think it's pretty self-explanatory. This is a long one, so sit back and drink a drink or think a
I
thing,
think
do
there's
something.
3 versions.
The whiskey is gone, and the ice is melted into a watered-down syrup. And as the chord changes to a minor, I'm reminded of the growler, drunken poet, dramatist, musicist. Am I a man? I'm not just the outline of a man, smoking too many cigarettes while pining the lost virtues of Generation X, and blaming this new generation for their lack of vision, work ethic, and taste. Back in my day, we had rocks, and we liked it, god damn it. Get off my lawn with that commercial shit. Pop rock is a candy you suck on when you need a fake and sudden rush. You gotta sing like Louis Armstrong fucking Ethel Merman in hell to know what's really real. Tom waits for none. Tom waits for no one. Tom waits for none. He don't care, 'cause he ain't there. Iconoclast, iconograph, the last of the Wellians, grinding out my own plays and saying my own lines. Marginalized, criticized, vocalized, soberized, romanticized, aggrandized, immortalized. Skid Row Romeo on the forefront of obscurity. I'm the coolest motherfucking balladeer anywhere. I don't care what you want. I make my own for myself and all of my friends. I'm a problem child, an impossible adult, difficult to work with, a bulldozer, a tornado, angry, bitter, hollow, and definitely fucking hard to swallow. Banging on an upright with a dog end perched on chapped lips like some homeless Hoagie Carmichael. On the fringe, the tinge, the fridge, the bridge, the verse, the chorus. Tom waits for none. Come on, sing it. You know it. Tom waits for no one. Yeah. Tom waits for none. And he don't care, 'cause he ain't there. No, he ain't there. All right, one more minute. An eccentric Zeke punk cabaret jazzed up vaudevillain, born from everything touched and breathed, and meaned and meaned and meaned and meaned and meaned and meaned. Yeah, Dad was dark like me, in an unlit corner of a bar, sucking on regret and envy, striking matches just to make a fire. Bang those rocks together, folks, 'cause a noise can turn into a melody. Doesn't have to be pretty. In fact, most prefer it quite ugly. We only get one trip, and it's up to us to make it worth it. As life moves on, so does music and art and theater and politics. The rest is silence. Tom waits for none. Tom waits for no one. Tom waits for none. And he don't care. Come on, sing it out now. Tom waits for none. Tom waits for no one. Tom waits for none. And he don't care. 'Cause he ain't there. No, he ain't there. Was he ever really there?
Well, there we are.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking epic.
I've loved that song every time we've played it.
Thanks, man.
That's always fun.
On my face.
Yeah.
Got a couple of those spoken word ones. We gotta put one on every record, I guess.
I mean, as long as they're good, which,
Yeah, as long as they don't suck.
as long as they don't suck.
No pressure, though.
Yeah, you're good.
Trash.
Well, you guys gotta write stuff too, I can't do all the fucking writing.
Hey, I
I don't know. You have yet to disprove that.
It seems to be
No.
working so far.
Oh no,
Emily wrote two
actually
songs in this.
Yeah.
Mike wrote one.
Right, Emily and Mike. Okay, so we get the top row is covered.
Yeah.
Is doing their work.
Yeah, I wrote one, but we missed the album.
Yeah, I have one that I just.
Yeah, we need to.
today.
Well, part of like this COVID thing is like, all right, maybe I should get more organized. Because I got it organized on my computer,
Yeah.
I just don't have a band centralized. Well, we do now, but I didn't have a centralized location where to share ideas, songs, stuff to work on. Like, then none of us have a fucking excuse of like, oh, I didn't know about that. No, it's on the drive.
Smart.
Yeah.
That's
So-
smart.
Plus, you were
Right.
told on the live stream, so
Yeah.
I was.
But nobody remembers what happens on these things anyway.
That's fine.
yeah. But
That's
we
why
can
we
go
have
back
records.
and look for it.
We do have it recorded for posterity
Yes.
and reference
And
Exactly.
proof,
That's what
evidence.
I care about.
and evidence.
evidence.
I only look forward.
Wait, this is I'm
Definitely
out. I'm
evidence.
out.
You thought this was a live stream. Really, it's proof.
It's proof. Yeah.
It's proof.
Hold
That's
your
why-
feet to the fire, Hamilton.
You're done, man.
Story.
Oh, hey, shout out to Tim McCoy.
Woo!
He's drinking all the ciders.
Nice.
He's drinking the ciders. I should get a friggin' sponsorship from North Country with all the,
Sponsorship from them? Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, with all the PR I give them. Whatever. I go there once a week, fill up.
Hey,
I
North
have to,
Country
like-
Cider if you're watching.
No, they're not watching. No.
Oh, holy
They're
crap.
making
I
cider.
want to give a shout out to Chris Q from a bass player I played with when we were in Hypnotic Clambake together 100 years ago. Chris is down in North Carolina, I believe. So
The HC.
yeah, man. Yeah,
The H to the C.
To the N to the C.
there you go.
What do we got here? We got a lot of people watching stuff, like the Joker.
Hell yeah, thanks for the
and-
support, everybody.
Shout out to Matt McCain, my little brother. He's a bitch.
Yeah, he is.
You
I want
brother?
to
You
shout
little
out
brother?
both of my little brothers for being bitches.
Oh,
Everybody
man.
shut your brother up. Shout out your partner.
Shout out siblings who you really like but also dislike at the same time.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to shout out to my two older sisters for not being bitches. They have.
Yeah,
they
that's
have,
a good call.
My
Yeah.
sister's a little troll.
I have nothing to say.
She trolled too.
Well, isn't that what we were taught, Billy? If we have nothing nice to say, we say nothing at all.
And say that.
Yeah,
It took me a long time.
Oh,
Really,
same.
saying nothing
Playful
means
thing.
saying everything.
You and I need to be accountability partners in that, Billy. That's
Well,
I certainly need it. So
Like-
I'm
Accountability.
definitely teachable.
right, same.
It just sometimes takes a little longer.
That's it. Yeah.
Teachable. You're teachable, Billy. Like a golden
I am
retriever.
teachable.
Teach
I am.
Billy.
I am. Yeah.
Teachability.
Throw the ball and throw some shiny things in my face.
That
and just-
positive reinforcement.
Teachability. It's like build a bear.
Build a Billy. It's Build a Billy.
Build,
really what it is.
build a Billy and teachability.
Here you go, Billy. Play
so,
nice.
all right.
Play with your cello.
Do you have any questions on socials?
I don't think
See any questions? That's fine. It's totally fine.
No questions.
No
They
questions.
know everything.
People are just
Well,
like,
they
how do
do.
you keep it
Yeah.
so real?
Have you guys
How do
done
you keep it
anything?
so
Is there anything on like, as far as like the pandemic goes, it's weird or strange than normal? Is there
All of
anything
it.
that happened?
I mean,
No, I mean
most of
outside of all of it. You know, is there anything that stands out in your mind?
it.
Like,
Outside of all of it,
Other,
My-
other
I
than
went-
that, Mrs. Lincoln.
I have figured out that when I leave the house to go shop, I usually go shopping on Mondays, right? Because
Okay.
it's quiet and everything's stocked. So I go on a Monday afternoon, and before I leave the house, as soon as I'm about to step outside, I eat an edible, and then by the time I get to the grocery store and I'm in it, it starts to kick in.
Yeah.
I
and
think
it
there are
just
different
makes the-
reasons that COVID is weird for you.
Yeah.
Well,
That
it
might
just
be the reason.
Well, it just kind of takes everything down a notch. You know, the
takes the
stress
edge
levels
off.
down. Yeah, and I look around because life is absurd anyway. And when you eat an edible, it's even more absurd. And
Yeah,
you just
it's
kind
like
of
a-
just
It like when I eat an edible, which I don't do often, life becomes a panic attack. So
yeah, that's not good.
no, it's
well,
not good.
that's a
No.
whole different thing altogether.
It's supposed to have the opposite effect.
correct.
Yeah, that's something we got to work on.
Okay. I
we'll
need
work
to
on that,
learn.
Dave.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes it
Got it.
doesn't work for people.
No.
Yeah.
No. That's
Dave has
I know
to
Emily-
go in training for eating edibles.
well. That's the problem. Yeah, that's right.
It does take a little training,
Yeah.
and it's all about the dosage too. You know.
Yeah.
Edibles make me just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my problem was the first time I ate an edible, I followed all the directions: eat half, wait an hour, eat more. And
No.
and it
Bad.
no, it was
No.
bad. And I wound up
Yeah.
eating 45 milligrams. That's
That's
too.
a
It
lot.
turns out that's too much for me.
That's way
Yeah,
too
Yeah,
that's
like-
too much in general.
Yeah.
45 milligrams is like
Yeah.
a 12 pack of really good beer.
Right.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much for
Not.
bison.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad. And then I had to go get on an airplane for a red eye flight.
That'll
Oh, man.
fuck up an elephant.
No bueno.
It was no bueno. That's the
Oh,
words I used when I told my kids this story. Like, be careful with edibles. And they're like, what do
Yeah,
you mean?
well,
what do you
careful
know?
with
And I'm like,
anything,
let
right?
me tell you what I know.
Oh, Paula, my wife
I got
just
a 45
commented.
milligram in the kitchen.
The what?
Mike's like, I got 45 milligrams in the kitchen right now. Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
I
we
got
just
it.
did that.
We just got a bottle of like liquid THC, like
Cough syrup.
shit, and it's like 1,200 milligrams the entire bottle.
It's like it
Chug,
tastes like
chug,
cherry
chug,
cough
chug.
Do not
chug,
drink
chug,
this.
Chug, chug.
Yeah, don't
It's
do not open.
Wow.
In
guys-
case of
I-
emergency,
you guys are,
leave closed.
Yeah,
So Paula
like-
just posted that she goes, "Oh, so that's why you're so relaxed when you come back from shopping."
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Yeah.
like there, like an hour into that edible. I'm there. I'm comfortable and riding that wave.
THC.
So
cough
Emily,
syrup.
you work with the, you work in the healthcare thing. So is there anything this week that was weird
I think
out of the not normal? Get it?
well,
Abnormal.
a lot of things have changed. I guess it took a while for my work to even kind of recognize that this was going on. Back when everything first started blowing up, really, I was like really concerned, mostly because I work with the high risk elderly people who are usually sick. They just had surgery or something. They live in a nursing home, which we've seen nursing homes are being wiped out pretty much right now. A lot in Massachusetts too, like near where I work. So I was very concerned. And they're just kind of like, oh, well, you could talk to one of our nurses and like she can tell you like precautions you can take. And I was like, no, I just want I want some PPE. Like I want a mask and like a bunch of gloves. And they couldn't give it to me so I decided to take an entire week off. I didn't go to work. I didn't go in. I stayed here and I didn't leave my house for a whole week and waited until they finally got a shipment of PPE. And
Fucking A, yeah.
I've been really lucky to where my mom has been able to hook things up for me like across the country. She's been able to reach out to people here and get people to send me N95 masks and gloves, and a few other people. Bruce Jones sent me a care package, which was
Oh, no
amazing.
shit.
That's good.
Yeah, Bruce did a big painting for us. Awesome.
Yeah,
painting.
he's awesome. And he sent me, he just reached out to me and was like, hey, do you need some extra stuff? And I was like, I will
He
take
only
anything
has
I
a
can
little
get.
anxiety.
But I would honestly say that the most surprising thing to me during all of this is the fact that so many of my friends don't want to listen to me and want to
who wants
downplay
to?
what's happening. And
Right.
one of my clients just lost her husband to COVID. He just recovered
man.
from brain cancer and was in the
Oh, my
VA
God.
hospital, and he was dead in a week because he had COVID.
Yeah,
I
but it's
have
a
a good
hoax.
friend who had it and
And
barely survived.
she had to talk to him via FaceTime to say goodbye, and he wasn't even awake. She FaceTimed her last words to him.
Yeah.
And people are, the deniers and the people who want to downplay this and say it's just flu and shit, that really gets to me.
They were high
Well,
risk.
you guys got to remember too that there are people out there who think the Earth is flat. They think the
Wait,
moon landing
what?
was a hoax.
5G.
Yeah,
You get 5G. We just need to, push that back and say, okay, that's fine.
but
Would you like to buy a record?
Would you like to buy a record? That's it.
Would you like to buy a T-shirt?
I guess that's what it used to be when I flew from Chicago to Vegas. I would always turn to the person in the window seat and say, hey, if you look out, you can see that's where they faked the Apollo moon landings. And I just like to say that because it looked good out there. But now you say that and it comes with political overtones. So now I just have to turn to them and say,
you can't do that anymore.
no, would you like to buy a record? That's it. That's what I have to say to them. And if you do, just look right up here and I'll just point up and I assume these words are floating over my head full
They
time
are.
now.
Yeah.
What do I know? I don't know.
There's a Venmo. You can just Venmo us, $1,000.
Right.
I'm saying, all I'm
Right.
trying to say
For
here
you,
is-
the record's $1,000. Discount
Well, you know what?
today.
If somebody sent us $1,000, we could have 200 vinyls pressed.
Or a shit ton of shirts.
yeah.
No, vinyls. People have been asking for vinyl.
Asking for
Vinyls and shirts and download
What's that?
codes to everybody.
The televangelist route. You need to send that $1,000 right now. I want you to send $1,000 to Bitter Pill right now.
Pastor John.
It's going to
Feel the
set-
power. Feel the bitter.
Feel the power.
Your funds combined with those of others can help save a community of bandmates.
Yes.
I will
Sally Struthers
personally-
told me. Somebody's
We
got to
will
be playing
personally
pockets on
send
cannon.
Sally.
Sally.
45 fluid ounces of THC cough syrup right now with your $1,000 donation.
And
We are
you'll get
standing at the
one
crossroads
free
of Willie
slice
Nelson
of 5G.
and Wiz Khalifa. In Lowell,
Oh
Massachusetts.
my God.
Right now.
Right.
We need to play live very, very soon.
Ridiculous.
Because this is what happens when we don't, is it comes out here.
Yeah,
And
it doesn't
it's
come out.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not-
it's bad if
it's
it
not
comes
as
up
good.
here. Plus,
it's
it's
great.
recorded.
But it's
still
not as
proof.
great. It's great, but it's not as great.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Hey, we have another song to play, Billy. And,
Yeah,
and
we
The
do.
last one on the record.
this
People have
one,
heard it.
I played the drums on this, but I have to credit Chris Chase for the drum performance that you hear because Chris Chase, our producer, that we were singing his praises earlier. Because I came into the studio on a Sunday
We
morning.
were shitting on him earlier.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, so he did a great job. I came into the studio on a Sunday morning. I'd never heard this song before. We were wise enough to leave my drum set up after I finished recording all of the tracks because we knew something was going to come up. And sure enough,
Sure.
it did. So I showed up on Sunday morning. You guys played me this track. You had already recorded everything, which is, quite frankly, my favorite time to play a drum track because I can actually
Yeah.
react
Well,
to
you can
things.
just lock in. Yeah.
But I don't have to worry if I screwed up. I could just stop, because everybody else is all good.
Right.
So I had all the freedom in the world, and the drum fill that you hear me play as the song starts is literally the first thing I played, and I still have no idea what I did. I need to go and relearn this. But then I completely effed up the rest of that take, and we did 3 or 4 takes, and none of them were quite perfect. and we finished like the fourth of the takes, and mostly it was just playing through to get a feel for like when does the chorus come in, like the simple parts and simple questions. And then I was like, all right, I want one more shot at it. And Chris said, now we're done. And I'm like, we're not done. I'm
done.
definitely not done. And he's like, no, you got every part of the song. I'm like, I get that, but not all at once. He's like, I got you, homie. And he spent like 10 minutes slicing and dicing and Frankensteining the drum part that you're about to hear together. And so now I have to go and learn it. Thankfully, this is one of the silver linings of quarantine is I have yet to need to learn this drum track.
There you go.
Yeah, but most of it is that first take. Most of it is that first take.
Yeah,
Most of it is the first take. You're totally right.
He's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me just go and try it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's the best part is when you have like full freedom to be like, all right, nobody's going to use this first take, so I'm just going to play crazy things, and then suddenly it's like that's on the record.
That's the way to do it. Anyway.
No, it's right.
Every time.
Yeah. No, it's every time. Yeah.
This is a fun song, and I think it's a song for our times, man. This, and I want to just say that it was all written last year, like last summer, last fall. Yeah, because we started playing the song "Desperate Times" last year. So it's just kind of funny how things happen.
Yeah. Should I just play it?
This song is called "Desperate Times."
Play it up.
Billionaires shooting up in an alleyway. These are desperate times. Housewife microdosed, found the meaning of life. These are desperate times. Suicidal glimmer bomber blew the minds of a forever 21. These are desperate times for everyone. I hitched a planet up pot plant on the lawn of a paper factory. These are desperate times. My weed comes in a plastic bag, grown from Patty seed. These are desperate times. Senator Reagan edible became someone to trust. These are desperate times for all of us. At the White House food court. These are desperate times. Kanye baptized 45 in Abraham Lincoln swimming pool. These are desperate times. The Republican hugged a lesbian and set a Mexican free. These are desperate times for you and me. Da-da-da-da-da. Desperate, awfully desperate, wicked desperate times. Awesome. So that's the record.
That's
I'm
it.
about
That's
to
the
go
end of the
live
record.
again. I also have the hiccups, which doesn't help.
What is going on with Tomer?
I'm on a whole other level, guys.
The technical difficulties
celebrating the record, and he's
manifested.
like, I got the hiccups. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I got the hiccups. I'm about to go live again. I got the hiccups.
I think I ate something at the salad bar. It wasn't good.
I definitely have hiccups.
I had corn chowder. I shouldn't have eaten that corn chowder.
Sorry, what was that? Was that squirrel water skiing? What? Oh, no. Oh, hey, everyone. Hi.
Hey.
Are we live?
And we're back.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
And we're back. I told you 1,000 times. No foam in the latte. Oh, we're back. Okay.
So that was the record.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We did it. Three
did.
live streams, and today's technical difficulties were Tomer's hiccups. So,
yeah.
So it
and
could
wind
be
chimes.
a whole
and
lot worse.
the wind
It
chimes.
could be a whole lot. It could be a whole lot worse.
Yeah. Well, in fact, we've proven that. We know this from experientially.
Yeah.
No.
But I think we're gonna do this again next week. But
Yeah. Now that we've finally gotten it right.
right? We'll come up with some some new fun stuff to do and listen to.
Yeah. I might have
it's
a
kinda
fling
thrown-
track I can convince the guys to let us play. So we'll see.
What's
Yeah.
what's that?
I might have a fling track I can convince the guys to let us play next week. So
Oh, nice.
yeah. It's almost done.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Maybe can we have one of them on? Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Of
Right?
course we can. What do they do? I mean, what do they get? They got somewhere to go? They entertaining? Yeah.
At 4:20 on a Saturday.
Yeah. That's
I
right.
do.
Cool.
I think we should do that.
I'll try and get Rusty on. Yeah. It'd be good.
But we got more music coming. It's kind of slow going just because of the times, Somebody's beeping. What?
Your pizza rolls already.
Oh, is that you?
Hot pocket.
They're breathtaking.
Full of beans. Yeah. 20 minutes to diarrhea.
So yeah, we're gonna do this next week, and
So you say.
we're gonna call it WPIL. The
Oh, yeah, because we're on
Right.
this side of the Mississippi. I get it.
right.
That's right. Listen up, flock.
Mason
We'll be back
Dixon.
next week for your
No.
donation.
It's just the Mississippi, right? KW?
Right.
KW? Mason Dixon. Wait, there's a different thing, but I can't say it. I'll offend somebody.
In the meantime,
I'm already offended. So.
Would you like to buy a record?
Would you like to buy a?
Would you like to buy a vowel?
That's my question to ask people, and I think something might be like racist or otherwise like terribly offensive, or
Well,
even just slightly offensive because that's
bound to
everything.
happen.
Yeah. So, would you like to buy a record? That's it.
Would you like to buy a record?
Why would you like
So,
to buy
speaking of that,
some Europe?
You can buy CDs, you can buy vinyls. They're a little expensive because we're doing them on demand because
Because nobody sent us that $1K
that
yet.
$1,000. We're still waiting for that $1,000. Send it in now. You know it.
These days.
You know
It
it.
will set your soul free.
Feel
Send
it in your
donation
heart.
now.
Send us your $1,000.
You need your vinyl.
Reach down deep inside. And
need
send
your vinyl.
$1,000.
We use the body of Christ to press these vinyls.
Oh, there's Chris Chase. Oh, Chris Chase just came online. Everybody stop talking about him.
I want to copy this.
You gotta
Late
pay
as
extra.
usual.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is, like, we've been talking about you this whole time, Chris, and of course you show up just now. But whatever,
No, Chris
Thanks
has
for
to
liking the page,
Oh,
bud.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we send him vinyl because he liked the page. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No.
No.
So, you guys have any plans for Memorial Day? I mean, is there anything?
Work.
No.
Oh yeah, I'm working tomorrow.
More of the same.
Yeah. More of the same.
Yep. Sitting around and drinking.
And a whole lot.
Slinging
Just
real estate.
Hanging out, being awesome.
Dave, you've been churning out podcasts and streaming shows.
Yeah. And I am going to end quarantine by having earned the title best-selling author because why not? Somebody's got to do it.
Right?
I like it.
It's on the list. We've been putting out books with our small business show, so
You got
Right.
time.
we're gonna figure out how to sell them in a quantity in the right time frame that makes us
I
best-selling
mean,
authors. So.
you should probably just learn how to do pedicures because that's what everyone's complaining about. Wanting
It
to do
is.
pedicures.
It's true.
Learn
Yeah.
how to do that, and then when we're done, you'll make a killing.
Right.
Everyone will come to you.
But I have to touch people's feet for that. Is
Yeah.
that part of the deal?
You still wear gloves and a mask.
Oh wait, I already have all that stuff. It's like I'm already a professional.
It's perfect.
Hey, want to buy a book?
There you go. That's it. That's the secret. Oh, I just
That
paid a
is-
guy to tell me.
Here, would you like to buy a
Damn.
record?
Would you like to buy a record?
I give you foot massage. You buy a record.
You buy a record?
Yes. Foot massage.
Very nice.
He's Persian now. Now he's Persian.
Now he's Persian. Yeah.
Jesus
Aren't we?
Christ,
Aren't
come
we
on.
all? Wait.
The
what?
Greek.
Well, I just found out that my mother is 45% Italian.
Luck of the Irish.
How the fuck did that happen?
We have Italian.
Now I'm
believe that.
Italian. I'm Italian and Irish.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the family.
And my sister found some Spanish, like 8% Spanish.
Oh,
That
interesting.
makes sense.
No, I believe it. I live with people that are between 25 and 50% Italian. And,
Crazy to me. I've always identified as Irish. That's what's funny. Like,
you know,
then that's kind of like
no, this
Isn't
makes
it-
a lot of sense because you've
Right?
got them
It's
both. Yeah.
blowing my mind though. 'Cause
Hey, I'm a Billy Butler. Hey.
I'm a Billy Bacala.
Yeah. It doesn't
But,
read.
like, seriously, hear me out on this. Like, I've spent my whole life identifying as an Irish American. Now, whatever that means, right?
Sure.
To anyone else, to me, it was an identity. It was a connection to ancestry and to tradition, and it's
But
part
that's
of my
not
identity.
wrong, right? I mean, we haven't
No,
disproven
it's
that.
not.
Okay. All right.
No,
okay.
no,
Yeah.
definitely Irish. A lot of Irish.
Yeah, of course.
But my mom's dad's side, we don't know a lot beyond his mother, I think.
Sure.
So I wonder if that's where it is. Maybe that's where in the lineage.
Well, I'm going to have, I've got Ancestry is going to sponsor one of my other podcasts. So I might have
Oh,
a code.
man.
I might have a
Great.
code for
There you go.
So there you go.
Oh yeah, send me a code.
Yeah.
Because that, I mean, like now I'm like, I'm like now my connection to Italy, because I spent time in Italy, snowboarding in the Dolomites, like,
Sure.
and I had this connection. I was like, God, I love this country. And
Oh my.
Hey, suddenly Carmine Butlerino shows up.
oh, right? No, it's actually in Italian. It would be Guillermo. My name's William. And
I
in
just like to say
Italian,
Carmine. Yeah,
yeah, Carmine, yeah.
I'm not Mediterranean. Everyone thinks I'm Mediterranean. I'm not. Scandinavian
No kidding.
and Irish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scandinavian,
Oh, yeah.
Irish.
I mean,
Greek.
McCormick.
You get Greek skin.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, people think, but no.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? Like, how do you come to grips with that? Like,
Dad, let me just tell you, it doesn't matter.
Also, Emily, I just wanted to let you know something. I learned something
You're
today.
American.
You're
We're
part
all
Italian.
Americans.
oh, shut up. I like history. I like ancestry. I
Raise
think
that
it's,
flag.
I think it's cool to know where you come from and who helped make you who you are today.
Yeah.
To me, that's interesting.
It's cool. Yeah.
Well, look it up, baby.
I'm working on it. I'm waiting for the code.
I'll get you the code. You got to wait like another week or two. And I'll have a code.
Code. The bro code.
Give us the Matrix.
Yeah, that's your trip down the matrix there. So I got you covered,
It
Billy.
really definitely blew my fucking mind, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I would like to give a shout out to all my friends and even people that I don't know who are healthcare workers right now and working in nursing homes. I heard that there are a lot of facilities that are mandating people getting tested every week. So hang in there. I really hate that you have to have things shoved in your nose once a week, but
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy. Like, I don't like.
It's all just a huge mess, and we are the ones getting hit with it the worst. So I love you guys.
I saw a list going around saying that the worst social distancing states in America. Number one was Utah, and number 2 was New Hampshire.
Yeah, New Hampshire thinks that they're not being touched by
They're
it.
very downplaying it.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, I
you-
get it, but like, just
Stay safe, everyone.
that's
It's
really
real.
all I can say.
It's real.
Stay safe,
That's
be
it.
smart. Yeah,
That's
I mean,
the message.
We love you all.
Yeah.
we're gonna get through this. It's just gonna
Protect
take
yourself.
some time, bitches.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're
Just gotta
And I
chill.
tell you,
Be mindful of other people.
Well, that's it. We need to employ logic and compassion, and not necessarily in that order. Really, that's what it is. And we're all smart people, and we are all capable of critical thinking. No.
all smart.
Well, we're
We're not all
capable,
smart.
but. Okay, we're capable of changing our minds. So be careful that you don't get too
That's a
entrenched.
great way to put it. Yeah.
Don't get in so just because I said something and thought something to be true a month ago, like new information, new evidence, like the evolution of our collective body of knowledge. doesn't mean that I have to hold on to that stupid fucking thing I said a month ago. It's okay to change our minds. In fact, that is the sign of more of a sign of intelligence than anything else. So
it's also okay to say you don't know about something.
It's okay.
You don't know. It's okay.
And this is, I guarantee you that for every one of us watching and every one of us here, certainly, this is the first pandemic any of us have experienced, certainly in our sentient lives. There might be some people that were alive 100 years ago, but you know, like this is the first one that we're actually able to think through. So we're going to get parts wrong. It's okay. Of course, everyone.
I've gotten a lot wrong.
Our leaders are, you know, the leaders we like, the leaders we hate. It doesn't matter. Everybody's going to get something wrong. And here's the thing. I think we all want to root for all of those leaders and all of us, the ones we like, the ones we hate, the ones we're indifferent about. We want to root for everybody to get this as right as possible. We definitely don't want to be rooting for someone to get it wrong.
That's for sure.
That's all I'm saying.
I like that.
That's for sure.
And
and send your $1,000 now.
Send us your prayers.
Send us your cars.
That's right. Send us your prayers with your codes.
Send us your mom's credit card.
Would you like to buy?
Would you like to buy a record?
You can Venmo at Bitter Pill. We're gonna move over to Patreon at some point. Waiting on Emily to get her shit together because she's working a lot. She's busy, so we're gonna make that happen.
Slack, man.
It's gonna be fun. We're getting it organized now. It's actually a lot of work to put it all together. I was like, oh, we could just do this. I'm like, no, we can't. This is, you know, we need to do it right, you know, and be organized and get that shit correct. So
that's right.
Keep making stuff.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Right. And maybe we'll play as a band together soon.
I would like that.
Yes.
I would like that.
We're working on it. Maybe something at the Rochester Opera House or
Walkerfest.
Walkerfest.
Nice. I would like that.
We could stream that easily.
We can stream anything. One of the silver linings, another silver lining from this pandemic is we've all learned how to stream this stuff. So it's easy. Yeah.
Well, people are already kind of doing it, you know.
Yeah, but not like I don't think this is going to go away now. I think it's going to become the norm. Like I'm playing this gig on Friday night and just watch our page for the stream.
Yeah.
Can't make it. Yep.
All right, everyone. We'll see you at Guillermo Butlerino's Pizzeria.
Well, you know, we're going to be we're learning how to make some bagels, so maybe we'll open the very first bagel shop in Somersworth.
Do it.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to make some.
There you go.
Billy's Bagels or the Bagel Meister. I like the bagel.
I'll ride by on my bike.
I might put you in touch with my wife because Lisa's sourdough has become quite the delicacy here in our house and amongst our neighborhood.
Oh, does she have a starter? Does she have a sourdough starter?
She does now, and she's like mastered.
Send me a little bit?
We might be able to send you a little bit, actually.
All right, because that's all I need.
I want to try that.
Oh, it's so good.
I have a lot of yeast and a lot of bread flour.
Don't need yeast as long as you have starter. It's just flour and water. Yeah, that's how sourdough works.
You can keep that for like years. It's crazy.
Yeah. The problem is we're eating like a loaf of sourdough a day.
Yeah.
Oh,
and right. So this is how we put on the quarantine 15.
Sourdough.
Right.
It's so delicious.
Well, see, these are the things that you can learn about with the Patreon because we're going to do baking and recipes and hula hooping with Emily.
Baking while baked.
Music lessons. I mean, there's all. Sure. We're gonna really try to fucking make it cool. So
it's something.
Stay tuned to our page and buy our shit, man. Help us make more stuff.
Woo. Thanks, everybody.
Anybody sign off? Everybody, you like say anything? Yeah, no. Yeah.
Love you guys.
Be safe.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
We love you. Support indie bands, artists. Help. Bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Yeah.
Wow.